The diagnostics panel flickered, displaying a cascading series of errors that Elias Finch desperately tried to decipher. Paradox level at 92%, he muttered, wiping sweat from his brow. It's escalating faster than we predicted. Thorne, strapped to a diagnostic chair, winced as a searing pain shot through his ribs. The holographic projection of Mars continued its grim, automated ballet of destruction, drone legions systematically dismantling what remained of the terraforming project, all under the cold, calculating direction of the duplicate Thorne. The armored figure, a monolith of polished chrome and synthesized voice, regarded them with unsettling calm. Containment protocols are being initiated. Your cooperation is advised, Thorne. Cooperate? Thorne rasped, struggling against the restraints. You're locking me up because of what? A temporal anomaly I didn't create. This duplicate of mine is the one causing all this, and you're blaming me. Your actions trigger the cascade, the armored figure stated, its voice devoid of emotion. The Weaver's Gambit, however innocuous its initial purpose, opened a pathway. Your tampering with temporal mechanics proved destabilizing. Elias, ignoring the escalating alarms, frantically typed commands into the observation console. There's a subroutine of failsafe buried within the Weaver's Gambit program. Something about stabilizing the temporal flow. I need to access it. Unwise, the armored figure countered. Attempting to manipulate the program now will only exacerbate the paradox. We have no choice, Elias retorted. The Chronarium is acting like a runaway feedback loop. It's learning, adapting, becoming something more. Look at the drone modifications. They're incorporating elements from the duplicate's designs. They're evolving. The holographic Mars landscape shifted, displaying a newly designed drone, sleeker, faster, and armed with a weapon that pulsed with an eerie blue energy. The duplicate Thorne, visible within the projection, smiled thinly. Impressive, wouldn't you agree, Thorne? The duplicate said, his voice a chilling echo of the original's. I'm refining the process, eliminating inefficiencies, preparing for the next phase. Who asterisk you? Thorne demanded, his voice strained with a mixture of fear and defiance. I'm what you could have been, the duplicate replied. A vision of what the future holds when ambition eclipses responsibility. Elias finally managed to isolate the subroutine. I'm in. The failsafe is complex. It requires a specific sequence of temporal harmonics, a resonance frequency key to Sumerian. He glanced at Thorne. Your grandfather's notes. The lunar weaves. It's a mathematical equation, a vibrational key. He must have known something about this. Thorne closed his eyes, recalling fragmented memories of his grandfather's cryptic lectures. The phrase the lunar weaves refers to the cyclical nature of time, the interconnectedness of events. He believed time wasn't a linear progression but a tapestry, constantly being altered and rewoven. Input the sequence. Elias, Thorne urged. It's a variation in the Fibonacci sequence, modulated by a prime number harmonic. Elias input the sequence. The Chronarium shuddered violently. The holographic projection of Mars flickered, distorted, then vanished. The alarms abruptly ceased. A profound silence descended upon the laboratory, punctuated only by Thorne's labored breathing. Did it work? Thorne asked, his voice weak. The armored figure remained impassive. The paradox level has stabilized, but not eliminated. The temporal distortions persist, albeit at a reduced intensity. It paused. However, a new anomaly has manifested. A low hum resonated throughout the laboratory. The lights dimmed, plunging the room into near darkness. A faint, ethereal glow emanated from the floor, coalescing into a single point. What is that? Elias whispered, his voice trembling. The glow intensified, revealing a swirling vortex of colors and energies. From within the vortex, a voice echoed, ancient and resonant. The cycle begins anew. The vortex expanded, engulfing the laboratory in otherworldly light. When the light subsided, Thorne was gone. Only Elias and the armored figure remained, staring into the empty space where Thorne had stood. The armored figure turned its gaze towards Elias. Containment protocols are now mandatory. You are a risk to the timeline, Finch. You possess knowledge you should not have. The laboratory doors sealed shut, the sounds of heavy machinery locking them down. Elias was alone, trapped in the heart of the Chronarium, the weight of a universe, Iberianist pressing down upon him. The echoes of Thorne's final words resonated in his mind. Find my grandfather's last journal. It holds the key.